Alright, we are finally back with season 2 of the Ollie's Variety Podcast, starring me, Ollie, and my bestest friend in the wholest widest world, Baptized Baby, over in the back left corner. And we have two special guests with us today. There's one Mr. Bend and one Mr. Ferrari. Uh, my man Bend over here is armed and dangerous, with the cheese and corn dog dual wielding, while Farid over here is
A
helpless.
dangerous combination.
Indeed, a dangerous combination. So, we have these two fine gentlemen on call today. How are you guys doing? I'll start with Bend.
Besides all the lagging, pretty good.
Alright, alright. What about you, Mr. Free? How are you?
Just chilling, man.
Yes, how we roll. Well, anyway, how are you, Bend? No, I mean, crap. It's 12:20 a.m. It's Saturday morning, basically. So, how are you baptized? Bap, hey, wake up!
Child.
Pretty okie dokie.
All right, okie dokie. Well, you better be. This is the third take. Damn it.
No.
All right. So, as you can see, we've gathered in a restaurant today because season 2 has finally started, and we're celebrating the release of episode number 9. You know, still haven't gotten that Grammy, but we'll get there. Still ain't got that cherry red Lambo, but a man can dream. You know, with the gold rims. Man, God, I need that thing so bad. Well, anyway,
Someday.
so Bep, what do you have to say about your recent Grammy Award for your kick-ass album, "Young Men in a Promiscuous Location," Volume 1?
I would like to first thank my mom, my dog. I don't have a dog. My cat. I also don't have a cat. And most importantly, I'd like to thank myself because without me, none of this would have happened.
That's damn straight. Damn straight. Always, men like us always be out there attributing our success to others and attributing failure only to ourselves.
Yes.
In this world, there is only one person to look out for, and that's yourself. That's why I always run the waiter over. That's why I always run the waiter over on my way out the restaurant.
You should become a poet, man.
Hey,
Start doing poetry.
right? Well, anyway, here's actual news that's been going on. So, did you guys hear about the Israel protests? And like,
No, I don't follow anything.
man,
You heard about the building collapsing?
yeah. Here's the thing.
Oh, wait, with the bombs and stuff?
Yeah, man, it was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It sucked. You know how long it's been since we filmed an episode? Since the time between then and now, right? Prince Philip died. There was a war that started and ended. Half of Joe Biden's presidency at this point has passed, almost, like up until now. Like half of his presidencies has passed since the last filming, right? Not half of his total presidency, just half of his presidency up to this point. And basically, Joe Biden and company have proven to not be that great of leaders. Hey, Suez Canal is unblocked. We finally got out of that. It was a tough trip, man. We had to trek through the Egyptian desert. Remember
Yeah.
that time I had to eat my own leg just to survive?
Yeah.
His son
And I
broke.
gave you mine to walk with.
Hey, you were real G for that. I still have to return that.
I was
Yeah.
also there and know these things happen.
Yeah. Well, in other news, in more recent news and more like relevant news. So there's this girl, right? In my math class. She's pretty cool. You know what she has? She got bionic
Hey.
legs.
For real.
Yo.
Yeah, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, just don't say any names. Just insanely cool. It would be rude to talk about it in public, but like every time I catch a glimpse of
Dude,
them
this is
legs,
on
I'm
the
like,
internet. What are you talking about? It's already pretty rude.
it's not rude. I'm just
Yo.
saying, very impressive. I would like to get a closer look at the legs because I'm very fascinated by such machinery. I appreciate good design.
Ollie. Ollie, no.
Now, creeping aside, uh, it's pretty cool. Like, it reminds me that back in the day, like, amputees, she isn't even an amputee, she was just straight up born without legs. So, it reminds me
Mhm.
that back in the day, people just had to live like that, without legs, until legs were
You go to
invented.
in-person school?
Yeah, yeah. I remember
Why?
back in 1882, right, when legs were first invented, everybody cheered because then they could finally get to work on time. But before that, right, before the invention of legs, people just had to like walk around. People just had to like depend on others who had legs for help. Alright, I'm being serious this time. So, like back before like wheelchairs and stuff, I remember there's this one story. My great great grandfather or whatever, before like in like the 1890s, and like my great 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 grandfather, back in like the 1890s when he went on the Hajj, right? He
Mhm.
had to carry my great 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 grandma on his back across the desert simply to get to the Holy Land, right? Because the wheelchair hadn't been invented yet.
True.
Believe that?
Ollie.
Yeah, yeah.
How, were carriages a thing? Like horse carriages?
Oh, for sure. But it was a desert, man.
So?
It's either that the
Camel
wheelchair
carriage.
wasn't. It's either the wheelchair wasn't invented, right? Or the wheelchair was just you couldn't get one. It was like an iPhone.
Oh yeah, camel carriage was also like really expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
And
no people
man,
can't afford those.
we were poor back then. Like really poor, like dirt poor.
Yeah, I was there.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm still poor. Talking
Man,
about
at least okay, we poor, but at least we got Discord.
Damn.
Discord's free.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about to a lot of people. This podcast has a lot of variety in it, hence the name. So what do you think about the Minecraft update that's coming out?
They need a
Uh,
roof, man.
Wait, what?
Already. Come on. Quick, fast, come on.
Uh,
Chop,
n-
chop.
so did you see, police killed somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, police.
Again?
Yeah, again. Yeah, police just shot somebody again. Guess what
What
color
are
he
they?
was? Not white, right?
Was it an Asian
Wow.
guy?
Nah, it was this one black guy they killed. All he did was run away, bro. Come on. Here's the thing.
All he did was run away. What?
All
So
he
it's a no.
like they'll
and
kill
that's a big
people.
threat.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. From what I saw, it was pretty dangerous what he was up to. He was using his car to get away, but they were like, "Damn, we gotta shoot this dude. He's gonna kill us." So
Well, yeah, that's true. If you're put under arrest and you try to escape, that's their only choice. They can't like, you know.
yeah, but like he wasn't.
You
I
know,
don't
they have
think he was.
tasers.
Yeah, they do have tasers. Well, here's the thing. If the taser don't work, the taser don't work. I'm not even. Okay, I'm never gonna defend cops in my life ever again. Every time I tried to defend cops, they were like, "Yeah, and we don't like black people either." Like I was like, "Jesus, man!" like
Well, all cops aren't like that.
I know, but when you try to defend cops who work in big cities, a lot of them are, you know.
True. Can't cap with that.
Like cops here, pretty cool, but like that's because they're in a small town. When like cops, like you remember Gotham City, basically cops are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Commissioner Gordon was cool, but like his cronies, they were like mini
You
penguins.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even like in Gotham City. They weren't even racist. They were just paid off.
right. They
by
were just
criminals.
they was just they was just evil.
Yeah.
They
They were
relied on
corrupt.
Batman too much.
It's almost like they were a cartoon villain.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way, man.
Yeah,
No.
ever hate when a clay monster breaks into a bank?
By disguising himself as the bank manager.
Yeah.
I loved
That-
Clayface.
Whoa. Did you guys hear about Microsoft CEO responds to news with Bill Gates affair with employee?
Oh yeah, Bill Gates got divorced.
Yeah.
Richest
That
bachelor
happened.
on earth.
Yeah.
He's still not 6 feet tall though, so.
True.
Like out of all of
They
us,
do be like that.
out of all of us, my man Ben is the only one that's actually gonna be taller than 6 feet. Pretty sure, right?
Are you,
Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm like 5'10" right now. 5'11".
No,
Yeah,
dude.
same. I'm
Or
5'10".
5'9".
Stop.
Like that.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
Last time,
5'10" right
last
now
time
as
I
well.
saw you in
Definitely
person,
5'9".
Furry, you were like shorter than me. Nah, that's a
Who?
lie. You remember? You remember when I saw you last time in person? Like,
You were always shorter than me. I don't remember you ever being taller.
what? Yeah.
You two were like the same height at one point, like roughly the same height.
yeah.
I mean, me and a fetus were the same height at one point. That doesn't mean anything.
No, you
Come-
were always an abnormally small fetus, man.
Oh, come on, bro. At least I'm not like you remember crap, I can't talk about names. You remember our one
I think you
friend,
saw.
the one who made Big Chungus Adventures in class?
Oh yeah.
Dude, he was a bit he was a bit shorter than everybody else, but that just ran in his family. His cousin was a bit short as well. I don't know. Not dissing, man, if he's watching this. I'm just saying.
He's pretty cool.
It's pretty
No,
cool,
I
dude.
doubt anyone from our school is watching this.
Hey, we about to come up, alright? Gonna get that, what? What are we gonna get? A cherry, every single one of us. Gonna get 2 cherry red Lamborghini. Now you guys are business partners, at least for this episode. Every one of us gonna get a cherry red Lambo with the gold plated rims. Just for being in this episode, alright? That's how much our time is worth.
I mean, it's just a promise because I'm
Isn't
gonna write
that
it
car
down.
like a trap?
That's a promise. That's an Ollie's variety
Alright.
fact.
If I don't get that, I'm coming after you, man. I'm actually
no.
finding out where you live.
Oh no. Man, you
Oh,
know
where
where I
I can
live.
DM it to you
You
later.
just have to
Where's
remember.
my Lamborghini, man?
Where's my Lamborghini? I don't know. It was supposed to be here by now.
30 years later,
Where's
out of
the-
nowhere.
Where the hell is the damned Lamborghini?
Hey, we're getting sidetracked. What about that Minecraft update?
Oh yeah. Minecraft update. It's did you hear how they split it into 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
Why?
It's because of team
Why,
health. Like, bro, they're like a multi-billion-dollar company that's still like an indie development. Like, can you believe that? It's like if One Direction, right? Remember One Direction?
No.
Ah, yes.
It's like if One Direction wrote all their songs in the garage.
Dude, I didn't know One Direction existed until like 8th grade.
Dude. Mojang, working from their offices and only using the same people to work on Minecraft that they've been using for like years. Like, Jeb still works as a developer. Jeb is a billionaire.
Kev should be like the CEO.
He is the CEO. Jeb is like,
Heck.
I'm pretty sure he's either a billionaire or very close to it, and he still works as a developer. It's like,
No,
look,
he has a mansion.
that's true. He do have a mansion. All off of
Just
the
from
lot game.
coding
With that,
Minecraft.
with that gross candy wall.
Dude, imagine though, like, here's the thing. Imagine, right, that you work at Rolls Royce. You guys know what Rolls Royce is, right?
No.
Imagine you work at Ferrari, right? You guys know what Ferrari is, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna pretend like everybody said yeah. So,
Is it like some motorcycle company?
no, I think it's this one thing called an auto.
They sell umbrellas.
You guys have seen these things that they're coming out with? Like, I saw them in the moving pictures yesterday. I saw them in the news. I saw them in the News Gazette. Turns out there's these things called autos, the horseless carriages, man. It's crazy, bro.
Wow, what do they run off of?
This thing called kerosene lamp oil.
Ah,
And a little
crazy,
bit of ketamine.
time to
Yeah,
hoard
I mean-
that, because the price for that will go up.
You know, okay, this is for real though. You know, back in the day, cars used to run on steam.
Yeah.
Before that, cars used to run on electricity.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Before that, cars ran on horse.
Then before that, cars used to. So when you'd get in the car in the morning, you'd have to do the Fred Flintstone thing. Cars used to run on that.
And then before that, it was just rock.
No, you'd get on top of the rock. Come on, Dylan. Don't you remember in history
I'm
class?
sorry.
Remember the pioneers used to ride those babies for miles, bro. You get on top of the rock and then you gently caress it.
It's
Remember-
not a boulder. It's,
It's
a
a rock. So you get on top of the rock, and then the rock would either choose you, right, or you'd find another rock. That simple. You ain't never choose the rock. The rock choose you, like the starter Pokemon, or your next, or your third wife. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
Bachelor for life.
How am I supposed to get 3 wives? I have to be attractive enough to get those.
No, you have to be just attractive enough to get two, and then the third one will settle.
You need to be over 6 feet and have money.
No.
Damn.
If you're over 6 feet and have money, you'll never. The first wife will never leave you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Bruh, she left and took the kids. What am I supposed to do?
You gotta be
Make
ugly
a-
and have a lot of money.
Make a sad song about it. This is my
Getting-
way of venting.
And then have lots of debt.
Come back, Barbara. What's another name that you? What's a generic American woman name?
Candace.
Can you?
Candace.
No, please.
I won't say.
Alicia?
Nah, I think I know a Felicia.
Sarah.
I know a Sarah.
Kylie.
I know a Kylie.
Christy?
Same.
I know a Christy.
Oh
Maybell.
my god.
Maybe I don't know a Maybell. Come back, Maybell, please. Where are the kids? Their Xbox is getting cold.
Xbox is getting cold.
You know how much
Dang.
money you could make off that? Like, you could sell those and...
Oh, the kids for
Xbox.
sure. I know how much I can get.
Yeah. But the kids, man.
Did you know economically a human being costs $10 million
Yeah.
intact,
Remember that dude in
mint quality?
Remember that dude in Hobbs and Shaw, like the villain.
No,
Mhm.
I never seen the movie.
You guys don't remember Hobbs and Shaw?
No, I remember.
Dude,
All
the
I
villain in
remember
Hobbs.
is Dwayne the Rock
Yeah.
Johnson with Kevin Hart.
Nah, that's the other one. It's the one Dwayne the Rock Johnson and the short guy. The other short guy, Jason Statham. So here's the thing. So Dwayne the Rock Johnson, they're like Fast and Furious characters, right? So the villain in that movie is like, humans are only worth $14 of internal wiring. It's like, bro, do you know how much hospitals pay for that? The only things that you can make, like, you can pretty much replace everything in the body except for like the heart, lungs, liver, intestine, stomach. You don't even need a stomach, honestly. You know that?
Yo, dude, just go into the iron lung.
The iron lung. You can replace a lot of stuff. You can, at this point, you can almost replace your eyes. I'm gonna go after that. That's the one thing I really, really want. Is good eye replacement, so I don't have to worry about strain and stuff. Man. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that Chinese rocket that fell back to Earth. So, that Chinese rocket, bro, imagine, we're gonna need like insurance for that stuff. Oh yeah, and they put another 4 dudes in space. And on top of that, right, they're planning to get more boosters. Like for SpaceX, that's what SpaceX did. They
Mhm.
put 4 people in space. And after that, they were like, hey, we're planning on expanding our operations. But even on top of that, the SN whatever launch was finally a success. They landed it. You guys hear that?
Nice.
They landed that giant ass rocket.
Well, damn,
And
ain't
then
that
they're gonna
valid?
launch a nuke at the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it was a meme, but like I saw something like it was like planning for an artificial moon.
Artificial move. But why though? And how though?
I don't know. And then like the meme is like artificial moon. It's just a picture of Darth Vader. Oh, and I have to find that again. No, I don't want to go under HBO, please.
HBO. What are you guys talking about? Alright, I got a couple
How
more
they're
minutes.
trying to make an artificial moon.
Yeah, HBO.
Oh yeah, didn't they? Isn't Joe Biden like recalling all the
Yeah,
soldiers?
man, that's just a ploy. He's probably working on something else. Like the Trump administration finally like did something right at the end, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna get out of Iraq and Iran. No, we're gonna get out of Afghanistan." And when they did that, Joe Biden was like, "I'll take that, thank you." And
Yes.
he did that, right? And then everybody's like, "Oh, Joe Biden did this." When in fact, Joe Biden is like the king of doing nothing, honestly. Like Trump was bad, right? Joe Biden is bad, right? Trump was infinitely worse, but hey, at least Trump did something. At this point, we don't
True.
know what Joe Biden's gonna do.
Nothing.
He's gonna do, yeah, he's gonna be like every other Democrat and just sit his fat ass in the White House and do nothing. Like, remember Obama? Remember,
Obama.
you guys remember
I remember
Obanga?
that funny man.
Yeah, funny man. It's like the Chaos Emeralds. You guys remember that meme with Obama and the Chaos Emeralds, where he's like, it's like his final press conference, and he's like, "Sir, what are you gonna do about the space colony's attack on the moon? Was anything stolen? I'm assuming you mean the Chaos Emeralds. I'm going to assume you're talking about the Chaos Emeralds. Yes, sir, we are. Well, they're completely secure. In fact, I have one right here. No, Mr. Obama, please get down. And sir, President, put your hands up. It's like chaos control. And then
Please. It sounds like you're role playing by yourself.
I am. So, here's the thing. So, you know the cure for ADHD?
Placebo effect?
No.
What is it?
The cure for ADHD is to
Radiation.
No, the cure for ADHD is to microdose meth. Or
Ayo.
amphetamines. Whatever that is.
Ah, very nice.
Basically, all you need to know is that drugs are legal if you have the disease. So, we've all just been diagnosed with, as it just so happens, we've all just been diagnosed with, what? Lay it on me.
AD.
Alright, so
H.
we've all been diagnosed with, death. We need all the drugs.
Ah, yes.
Hand them over. I'm not gonna ask nicely the second time. That's right, government. Can't do nothing. I am very sick.
Your computer gets a blue screen. Yo.
Alright, so I might have to cut this meeting a bit short. But let's talk about one final thing. Oh, nah, I'm kidding. So what's new in the anime world? Jesus Christ, I felt disgusting saying that.
Why?
What's new in the anime world? I feel like I'm putting on a pair of giant, like, 70s style glasses. You know, the ones that
just
nerds
like
wear?
Japan culture.
Man. The whole anime
Japanese
deal.
cartoons.
Yeah.
Japanese cartoons. You guys ever heard of let me tell you guys about a science concept or something.
Mhm. Mhm.
Very silent.
No, I'm thinking. Life is meaningless. You wanna know why? Listen very
Why?
closely. I'm going to describe to you why everything you do is meaningless. It's not why you think. So firstly, right? Everybody think for a good second. What are you doing right now? You're talking, right?
Mhm.
But why? And how? What is talking? Are you talking? What is you in the first place?
Well,
Are you the body?
We're living.
No, are
Well,
you
we
the
evolved
are
so
you the
much, I
body?
mean, like-
Are you the brain?
We're the brain, which is controlling the body.
Alright, I want Faree's opinion on this. Faree, what part of the brain?
The entire lobe.
The entire lobe.
Uh,
Bap, what part of the brain?
What part of the brain? What?
What part of the brain controls your experience?
Hmm.
Well, I'd say it's the personality or whatever. It's your consciousness, whatever that means. But then there's the problem. What is consciousness? See, my theory, right, and the theory of a lot of other people is that consciousness isn't real in the first place. What you're experiencing, gentlemen, right now, the idea of consciousness and being awake, right, is just a fake thing made up by your brain to stop you from going crazy at the thought of your existence not being realized and logical. Friedrich Nietzsche, once a German philosopher, once famously said God is dead, and he also said, right, that he said that in 1882, and he also famously said that accepting reality is the acceptance of absurdity or whatever, because reality is absurd. And then on August 25th, 1900, God finally replied to Friedrich Nietzsche. You know what God said?
What?
Nietzsche is dead.
Well, dang.
Well, anyway, that was my existential crisis for the day. So that's a quarter of
Ah,
100
yes.
minutes. Is there any closing arguments you guys would like to give before we leave the restaurant and go rob the bank across the street?
I think.
Good enough, you think? That's better than most people on
Yeah.
Earth.
That is true.
I just think.
What about you, Free?
That's on the table.
There's a dude trying to audition for a Fast and Furious film outside my house. We gotta make this quick.
Do a single backflip.
I don't think he's here. But
Probably
let us
not.
continue on.
I think that gun finally got to him. I don't know. Probably knocked him out.
Probably.
Somebody probably beat him over the head with it. Got him to say a couple lines incorrectly. I don't know. So what do you think, Bap?
Yeah.
What has life been like?
What has life been like, you say?
Any closing arguments before we end out this episode of this inaugural episode of the season?
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yes.
Okay, we're
yes,
gonna
it
have a
does.
fist fight over this.
I will.
Dude, they
I will
had
come to
they
your
had
house
that
right
at
now.
lunch today. At
Bruh.
school.
I really did not like what they give at lunch. At lunch, they give like the worst pizza. Like they give prison pizza, bro.
All right.
No, it's
Pineapple
actually
and pizza
pretty
is good if there's something to good that's
Yeah, it's
complementing it.
Right? But you can't talk. You're the
Like
one who ate it.
ham.
Ben, you know, Bap one time at lunch back in like 8th grade had a pineapple had a pineapple salad, but like it was a pineapple salad with ranch and water. And he drank the ranch water, bro. It was ranch water and pineapple juice. He drank
Oh
it.
my god, I remember that. It had like lettuce and tomatoes and
Yeah.
like I think it had black olives too.
This disgusting man
Uh.
scarred me for life by simply being there and doing that.
What happened?
There
I
was this
existed.
back in 8th grade, Bap one time brought a salad to school as lunch, right? It had pineapple, ranch, tomato, lettuce, water in it. And it was the worst thing I ever saw. Bro,
It just sounds
I've
like a normal salad with pineapple.
pineapple, ranch, at the end, you know what was left over?
Ranch water with
Ran-
pineapple juice mixed in.
Ranch water with pineapple and tomato juice in it. And he drank
Did
it.
he drink it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
slurped it down.
So you can't really talk about taste, or whatever we were talking about. Oh,
Oh, well,
Bend
dang.
is gone because Discord crashed.
Oh well.
Alright, well,
You think we should end it?
yeah, we should end it. Not our lives, I mean the
Alright.
episode. We still gotta rob that bank across the street.
Ah, yes.
That we can very
Then
clearly-
afterwards.
You're the one that brought up ending our lives, man. There's no-
I know. I know, I'm just saying.
We gotta rob the bank,
Kinda
get
making
out,
the FCC concerned.
spend all the money, and after we're broke, we end it.
We end the session and go find another bank to rob or something. I don't know. Alright,
Yes.
that's been episode 1 of season 2. I ate you sussy bakas. I'm out.